Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Who lie? Wait, what it do? What it do, man? You know what it is. Jesus Shuttleworth the God, aka the GOAT artist, aka LB, Loaded Up Boss. You know what it is, my nigga. RingGangRadio.com in the building.
Yes.
Monday Night Boxing Talk. Let's get it. 40 Strike Rockadale streaming everywhere. Sample Dynasty streaming everywhere. Sample Kings Forever streaming everywhere. Yes, Tunnel Gang, Dab City, you know what it is. Let's go, man. We here. PBC, let's get it.
This nigga, Ring Gang in the house forever and always, man. And the other members will appear shortly because things they be working and whatnot. But yeah, they'll be on shortly. But yeah,
Try to
man.
start shit a little earlier to this time. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Because I know we got some, we got newer listeners. We trying to, they want us to start early and shit like that. So obviously we like to oblige too. You dig?
yeah.
But yeah, man. Like next weekend, man, we got PBC, with their final offering of the year, man. It's a fairly big card and everything like that. Headlined by one Issac Cruz and Lamont Roach. And obviously we'll get into the fight, but we'll start from the
We'll
bottom.
call this Beast Wars.
What's happening?
We'll call this Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
It's like roaches and pit bulls fighting, nigga. Like fuck it. Like I you know what I mean? Some Decepticon type like Autobot shit, nigga. Like okay, like we got animals and insects fighting and shit. So all right, like
that's facts though. But
let's get it.
We'll get into that fight in a little bit, but we'll start from the bottom up.
Hold on. Let's not just jump into it. Let's kind of give these other niggas a little chance to come through. So got any other boxing shit or news we need to talk about first, real quick?
Well, I mean, first, obviously,
if you don't mind, respectfully, I didn't mean to just be like, "Hey, nigga, chill." Like, nah, like I don't mean it like that, but you feel me, right?
Yeah, no, I feel you. But I mean, we did get we did get a fight announced earlier today, and obviously this is one that was in speculation for how many months now, but it was finally finalized. So on 1/31/2026, which is going to be a fairly full day of boxing, especially if there were already 3 cards on there, with Top Rank and Matchroom.
And then we're gonna have boxing for another 3 weeks or some shit.
Yeah. And it's fucking great. Actually, no, we actually have scheduled boxing way into February too, but it's just like, goddamn, like, it's just
yeah. But are all the fights good though? Like, don't put like 17 good fights in one day, and then you give us a bunch of mid, sporadically throughout the couple.
Well, nigga,
next couple months.
131 is basically that type of day, nigga. Like it's just like. Like we're getting.
Yeah, and then until February, we got a bunch of fucking mid.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll take it. Like that's the thing with boxing fans. It's just you gotta just take it. I hate this whole, take it or leave it mentality when it come to boxing consumption, because there's no way you need to have all those fights on one fucking day, and then like. Not every fight's gonna get the proper coverage and respect it deserves.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is not anything new. Like we've been doing. This is something that we've been complaining about since the days of HBO and Showtime. Like if you know, you know. Like this, it's always been a pain. This has always been a pain in the ass. But for some reason, this is like the one thing in boxing that doesn't want to change. It's like
like it keeps happening over and over, and it's like y'all niggas is too connected. It's like too many people. In boxing, the boxing community is big and it's small at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna hear shit all the time. So it's right. like why are we picking these dates that conflicting with other shows? Like why we have to pick and choose, or we can't give 100% attention to one card because another card like why?
Yeah,
salute fellas, be there in a bit. Conscious Pilot, Ring Gang building.
Yeah, no, it's annoying too. And like I said, I don't mind it all that much. But like I said, if one more reported card gets finalized for that day, it's gonna be like Like, geez, like I mean, with the exception of
It's too much, man. Like
with the exception
yes, you
of,
can have too much of a good thing.
yeah, like I mean, Top Rank, Matchroom, and PBC don't need to have cards all at once on the same fucking day. Like they don't. It's it's
especially when they're in America. Like when it's overseas. If you say you have one card overseas and it's like a couple weeks ago, we had the Eubank was during the day.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of see that, and then at night we have like a 2B card or some shit at 10.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. Like, I mean
that's cool. That could work, but you can't have a card in Britain. Then so that starts at like 3 p.m. Eastern or whatever. Like you're watching that from 2 o'clock or some shit. Then you got to start changing the channel because around 6 o'clock the the preview preliminary card from another card come on in America. Then another one starts at 8. Then the real card starts at 9. They're like,
yeah, like I said,
too much.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Friday, and I get Sunday is not like the most ideal day because we're still in football season. But there's a Friday, like there's nothing wrong with having a card on a Friday. Like you can do that.
Like, if you're gonna do it for the whole week, like utilize Friday. Like if that's the case, even though I'm not a fan of like bunching it all in one week, if you could split it up in a day or something, I'll give you that. But enough of this fucking we have Sergio Martinez versus Chavez Jr. and then down the street we got Canelo versus Josito Lopez as days.
And the funny thing is too, both them cards were fire as fuck. Both of them.
Thank you. Like that's the whole why we gotta have to be at the crossroads for good cards. We're like Canelo Lopez, Sergio Chavez.
Honestly, that was one hell of a day of
that
boxing.
Was
like that was a
fucking was
like
yes.
Yeah, there was.
But that's one of the fights. That's one of the fights I can remember where there's 2 fights on the same day. I think in the same city.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on. And the cards were stacked. Like the cards were entertaining. So, like, you could watch it the next day, but it ain't the fucking same.
Yeah, it is too. Because I was like, because I remember on the Canelo Josecito Lopez, fucking Maidana and Jose Soto Carrasco had a damn near fight of the year.
Were thumping.
Yeah, and then Santa Cruz was still, when he was still like, he was going to beat somebody, beat down Eric Morel, and then fucking Ponce and Johnny Gonzalez,
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, like that, and then Canelo beats the absolute crap out of Josecito Lopez, like
who was fucking trying though.
He was trying his ass.
Man, was he gave because he did land some shots. Like you would have never thought like nobody told him like, yo, you're supposed to lose. You're out of this fight.
Yeah, no.
Like so, I always give Josecito Lopez his credit. Like,
yeah, no, that motherfucker was. Because I remember Canelo. I don't think Canelo ever threw as many swift combinations because that motherfucker was throwing major combinations. Like, Josecito ate every single one of them joints. Like, that shit was. That was. I mean, it was a beatdown, but I mean, it was happened then.
Yeah, that's when Canelo was still throwing combos and like Canelo was a little meaner back then.
Yeah, and then
not mean enough for want that Golovkin work though, but that's another story.
Right, and then on the Sergio Chavez Jr., fucking Macklin scores a fucking brutal knockout of Joaquim Alcine. Had that motherfucker's jaw twisted and shit. And then Rigo like. This is what Rigo still, was still like he was entertaining, but when he was scientifically breaking down people like entertainingly, and then fucking Rocky Martinez and Miguel Beltran had like one of them wars. Like Beltran was never the same after that war. Rocky was just in the middle of just getting the war with anybody in sight. And of course Sergio and Chavez Jr. I mean, obviously we all know that was an epic fucking day of boxing. See, boxing fans, if you're a newer boxing fan, like y'all don't realize how epic some of this shit was. Sometimes when
y'all think y'all getting epic shit now, but before it was just like, and it's like boxing was still spread out more. Like a lot of like boxing this year hasn't been spread out good. It's like eating a sandwich and they put all the ketchup and mustard like right in the fucking middle instead of doing the circle and hit everything. Like that's how that shit hitting now. Hey, Marquise, what it do?
What's good, Marquise?
What up, gang? I saw Frazier Clark lost to some bootleg electronic player. What the fuck is a TKV?
I mean, I had no interest in that fight. I mean, I think I'm sure watched it. I didn't have any real interest in that fight. I mean, even though Frazier Clark was just, he's known for giving, current WBO heavyweight champion Fabio Wardley all types of problems in the first fight.
Right.
But that whole card, I was just like, I'll catch it when I catch it because I was kind of, I was in the middle of doing family shit and whatnot. So I did, but I wasn't surprised when it said it was, but all Ted said it was a boring fight. So I was like, okay, I probably didn't miss anything. So, and then Pilot watched it. He said, watch the last few rounds. This corner should put him up. Probably, but if I'm saying that, if you're saying that, but people are saying that it was a bad fight, I'm gonna be like, then. Yeah, it was probably, it's probably something that I'll watch the highlights from. And just keep it moving from there. Because really the only thing that was on that card was just seeing what Ben Whitaker could do because Ben Whitaker still, he went viral for his showboating and stuff like that, which he cut that shit out though, because ever since dude got pieced up, badly in that draw of his, he cut all that bullshit out.
Yeah, you got to know when to do it, man. Like,
yeah,
and you don't want to be known just for that.
Exactly. So, but yeah, Ben Whitaker, but yeah, his KO went viral though. I mean, ESPN covered it.
It was a brutal KO though.
Yeah, it was like bro beat. I mean, only one round. I'm like, okay, the fact that Ben he's going viral for these KOs, Ben Matchroom better do right by him, at least on the UK side. Because, like I said, if he's getting looks from ESPN with his KOs and shit like that, it can only help his profile.
Of course, but you gotta Hearn gotta know what he's doing, man. Now's the time you put him on the undercard of the fucking Teofimo Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah, and of course, when right now, they don't know where the venue is going to be other than NYC. Now, I'm assuming it's going to be in MSG because it warrants.
It needs to be. It's more accessible, not like the fucking the desolate wasteland shit that King P was complaining about that last time.
No, the shit. Or the where I go to. Well, Turning Stone is not desolate. Although the town.
The one King P was talking about, the shit in Buffalo, or I think where the last Shakur Stevenson fight was at.
Oh no! In Louis Armstrong Stadium. Yeah,
that's not really desolate.
That shit.
That's in Queens. That shit Corona. That shit ain't really.
Okay, my bad.
That's just a horrible place to put a fight for other reasons, but it's not. Yeah, different reasons.
But however, if they want to put it in Turning Stone, that would be cool with me because it's very accessible. I like.
Yeah, long as if you say this good, then we take your word. This nigga Pat then been to enough fucking fights. This nigga King P done been to enough fucking fights and wrestling events and wherever the fuck else he be going to. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather the fans and the subs hear y'all speak on it and give the damn point of view.
Yeah, MSG.
As long as it's a good accessible place, like y'all will refer to.
Yeah, MSG is. It should be an MSG level fight because you want. Unless of course unless NBA is they already have that shit booked or whatever, then it's just then they might turn to Louis Armstrong again. They might so.
Oh Lord.
But
Turning Stone is the only thing in that area within 20 miles. Damn.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Turning Stone. Once you get to Turning Stone's actually pretty nice. It has has good nightlife. The hotel rooms are decent, even though it's hard as fuck to book a hotel room on there because they always black out a day, and it's makes it next to impossible sometimes though. But Turning Stone is an entertaining place. So if they want to, and it's very accessible, people can absolutely get to that shit. So. If you want to have it at Turnstone, I will be down there. I will drive the 4 hours to get there. Shit. But yeah, no, yeah, I just want them. I just gotta make sure that Eddie got. I mean, since Matchroom is the promoter, which I'm trying to understand. I mean, I didn't think Shakur was even signed to Matchroom anymore. I thought he already fulfilled his contract, but okay, but I just hope that they actually do something with this. They really build it up as it is because it's a pound for pound
big fight
and everything.
Yeah. The next generation type of fight. Stylistically, it's not a great fight, good fight. Like as far as the way it might play out, it's not a good fight in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not mad that it's made. We need, regardless if the style is a great fight or not, we need these names to start matching each other up. Like,
yeah, especially at 140. 140.
Yeah, when you got all these names and personalities at 140, 135, like, do we want to start? Like, we don't need to start seeing all these setup matches. Like, just start jumping into it. Like, yeah. So, I can't really hate on it. It's like the Devin Alexander Tim Bradley fight. It may look good, like it looked good on paper, but it was a dud. But we still needed that fight.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And there's another fight like that on the PBC card, which we'll talk about a little later too. That's sort of like that. It's just like it's needed because one champion can't raise his profile, and the other one is, he's finding setups, and stuff like that. So it's just like, yeah, you guys kind of, it just needs to happen. So
we just put you together. The other fight that I want to speak on real quick before we get into it, now that the whole Ring Gang Avengers is assembled, shout out to these gentlemen. I'm kind of over these damn like Netflix, man. They're using their powers for bad now. These niggas. I haven't even seen The Boys. I need to watch that. Shout outs to Pat. But these niggas is like I guess from the clips, I would think these niggas is acting like Homelander or some shit. Like y'all got all this power, but y'all doing like some fuck shit with it. Like, why do we need to see Ronda Rousey and Katie Taylor?
Yeah, I was just like, what in the flying fuck is that? Like, number
is that
one,
Netflix? That was I saw the thing, but I didn't know if it was Netflix was leading the
way.
They
talking about Netflix is interested in that bullshit. Like,
see, in Alexa, this is the thing that I talked about with Netflix before. I was like, Netflix is good for maybe eyes, but they're not good. They don't want
bro, hold on. Listen, Netflix is another hyper-capitalist company that just gives a fuck about the bottom line and will put whatever together if they think they can make a quick buck out of it. You should have known this was coming.
Yeah, no, I knew it was coming.
I mean, everybody acts like that in boxing, though. Like,
Netflix has been known to their give a fuck-o-meter has been on zero for decades already. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know because I know P also, with WWE and all. Like, I know Netflix is just like, you guys it's all about the bottom line. And I was just like, yeah, if Netflix was, I was saying before, if Netflix was serious about boxing, they would actually have boxing people. Like, but they only want events. This is the same bullshit that motherfucker.
But this is the thing, they don't know enough about boxing to really kind of say what's an event now. Like, like they're getting worse. It's like. The Tyson Jake Paul, we'll give you that. And then just from there, it's just been kind of
they don't give a fuck. You will get KSI versus the Putty Patrol, and you will like it.
Yeah,
I mean, Katie Taylor and Ronda Rousey. There's no way I'll probably watch that fight unless the undercard has some better fights than that. And it's kind of like that damn Hiroka Russell fight. Like, if that's the co-main, it's like I'm forced to watch the card now. But that's the only way I could see me watching that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Hiroka Russell, at least now because of Tank. I mean, it's gonna find its home on the February PBC card.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying hypothetically, it would take a fight of that caliber to make me be like, okay, hold on, maybe I'll put it on Netflix anyway. But if it's going to be one of these damn girl power Jake Paul cards, then Like I'll pass. Like
Yeah, because
And I'm all for girl power, but this is the wrong type of girl power. So no, I'm good.
yeah, like
yeah, because Ronda Rousey
yeah.
cannot box. I mean, we all know her hand game was exposed by an old Holly Holm. Like, come on, like let's.
And my whole thing is like, why couldn't you baby step this fight and have Ronda Rousey fight Holly Holm in a boxing match?
She'll get destroyed. And that's probably
dude. But you got a fucking story at least with that.
Mm-hmm.
Give Ronda Rousey in the damn Robert Garcia camp or whoever the fuck. Let her get some hands and let Holly Holm do her own thing, and then they fight. Like put that on maybe the damn.
I mean, you say that, but then when she loses to Holly Holm and their planned, event blows up in their face, oh no, we lost money. So yeah, they're not even going to take that chance.
Yeah, but the thing is too, Holly Holm and Ronda Rousey in a boxing match is still a damn event in itself. That's the fucking thing. Like, and Holly Holm's been damn losing and looking bad, and is older. Like, I don't know. There's intrigue. Like, I think that could be a big fight in itself. But I see your point. But still, man, like you need some bare minimum type of boxing people to kind of tell you, like, okay, yeah.
This is not a good idea. And
they're not in the boxing business. They're in the making money business through circus events.
Yeah. So,
but even then, you got to have somebody telling you, like, okay, like, all right, you can tell they got somebody over there in the anime department because these niggas be having quality animation. Not all the time, but for the most part, you can tell there's some nigga in the Korean drama department. Because these niggas have quality Korean dramas. Like, look at all this shit we reviewed over the years, nigga. Like, the Terminator anime, like.
They got the DEI nigga that brings out the 90s classics. They'll say, hey, let's
yeah, like, come on, man. Like, so.
Yeah, like, I miss
disrespect boxing.
Yeah, I miss when the worst part about Netflix was their shitty movie endings. But now it's a lot. Now we got to deal with worse shit than shitty movie endings. We got to deal with shitty events, shitty live events.
Because we literally like coined the term through this podcast with the whole Netflix ending, the whole ambiguous. Okay, like you could press R1 and get this ending, or you could go and press hold down L2 and you could get this ending as type of ending. Like, I think we first brought it. I know I said it for Extraction,
the platform,
and the platform was really the one that really did it. But I think the first Extraction was the first time there was like a good movie on Netflix, and then the ending just kind of just
it was man.
Okay, yeah, we'll just arrest a few people. What? Like they made up for it in Extraction 2 and shit and Platform 2, but the fact that we gotta have that for the first couple movies, the first movie's gotta happen that way, like, come on, man. So get some fucking boxing people. Like, y'all not like y'all. It's like y'all do one good thing for the sport, but then y'all will do something equally bad the same day. We get Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, and then y'all thinking about Ronda Rousey and Katie Taylor.
Yeah. And Keita should be
can't win.
Yeah, Keita gave up a belt and stuff going through it because she wanted to have like a break or whatever. And then she's doing this shit. Like, look, shit or get off the fucking pot, Katie. Like, come on.
Most overrated great boxer of all time.
Just retire, Katie. I'm sick. I don't need to see you anymore.
Yeah, I don't need to see no more fucking headbutts and the fucking arm punching, flailing you do, and you're backing up on your toes and clinching. I'm just over that shit.
The second Shinta Cameron fight was some of the nastiest boxing I've ever seen in my life. With the whole, that was like WWE. I felt like watching that shit.
Nasty.
And people thought Katie won. People argued up and down Katie won. Mostly British motherfuckers.
Fuck them niggas who thought she won. Loud and clear. Fuck them. They don't know shit. They just some Katie Taylor fans. Fuck that goddamn pilgrim boxing. Like, fuck that ugly ass caveman shit they call boxing. That Chantel Cameron beat her ass for 2 fights and only got credit 1 time.
Yeah. Some horseshit.
And was given so much bullshit with the ref and the holding and the head. Like, yeah, the niggas who used to bitch about Andre Ward's headbutting, y'all mighty quiet when it comes to Katie Taylor.
Yeah.
Because I say both of them niggas headbutt, but Katie Taylor on another level than Ward. Like, geez. And y'all give her less flack. And I remember niggas used to shit on Ward about it. And although I can say, yeah, I feel you, but I just feel like Katie Taylor don't get half the shit that guys like Ward and Holyfield and Josh Warrington get shitted on for it, but Katie Taylor really don't get enough shitted on for her rough, nasty headbutting and holding and clinching and shit.
Facts.
Y'all get on Devin Haney about clinching. Y'all damn sure make sure y'all damn let us know Devin Haney clinched 17 times within 5 rounds or some shit. Katie Taylor do that shit within 2-minute rounds, and it's like, oh man, it's excellent boxing. She up down deep in it, like fuck you, nigga. No, stick of that shit. But yeah, enough of that, man. The whole gang here, Ring Gang, what it do? Faux life. Let's get it, nigga. What's your thoughts, man? We could go down or up or down. How y'all want it? Pause.
We'll probably start from the bottom up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, really, I mean, it's 4 main fights and then 1 fight on the prelims that's actually notable because it's the return of someone who's been out for quite a long fucking time.
Who that?
Frank Martin. He on there. You know what I'm saying? And
Frank Martin, that was doing good for like 3.5 rounds against Tank. Then he fell apart, Frank Martin.
Yeah, and was brutally knocked out too, and was just been chilling, for a minute, for whatever reason, and then, it's like, okay, that we finally back now, and they're putting in against someone
he was waiting for Spence to come back.
Yeah,
like, bro, bring your ass back, nigga. Damn.
But until then, Dude will be facing someone who seems to be the go-to person to bring back when someone just needs a little work or whatever. Of course, I'm talking about Rancis Barthélemy. So it's like
that's Pat's favorite fighter, right? Rancis,
yeah,
Peace favorite fighter too.
That's in King P. I mean, that's in Pat's top 5 right there with Danny Garcia.
Yeah, and with Ransom Barthélemy, I mean, obviously, the Barthélemy brothers. If you heard us a million times on this episode, we are not fans of them. Like to us, they represent the worst of Cuban boxing, and the reason why
they say Cuban boxing. Like, well, what else would they represent? Yeah. Alien boxing, nigga.
But we talk about the Cuban school of boxing, how it was temporarily closed when these guys were on top, or when these guys were holding belts and stuff like that. So it's like, Rancis though, although to his credit, when he's putting these roles, like he's given. He gave Jose Ramirez a hard fight, which was weird in itself, and then
that just told me that Jose was shot because, bro. Yeah, but we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, and then
gave Ramirez a hard fight, and this is like battle-worn Comey.
Yeah, and it was just like, and it was just because I remember like how just being stunned at like why Rancis was lighting Dude up like the way he was like during the whole fight. I'm like that shit wasn't cool at all. Like Jose should be really ashamed of himself. And then Gary Antoine Russell had a very hard fight with him too, which was also kind of odd.
So track a few times. Yeah, Rancis was stopping him in his track a few times with some punches. That's
the thing. It's just like,
I hate this nigga style of punching.
Yeah, Rancis, for better or for worse, though, he will rise to the occasion. At least he will be a good opponent for someone. Outside of course Robert Easter. That which is probably one of the top 10 worst fights I've ever watched in my life. Nothing will ever. And that's part of the reason why most of us kind of grown because. There's always that fight in the back of the mind, being like, "Oh, damn, Rancis might put on that type of performance again," and and that's always there because Rancis is, he's kind he can be kind of difficult to fight. So it's like
because you never know what you're gonna get. Are you gonna get the slappy like great value Kawasaki moving around, volume punching bullshit? Or are you gonna get the peekaboo play with you? Not do much, just posture in front of you version, or you get the one that pressure fights you. Like,
Yeah, making faces, all types of shit like that with this
Yeah.
stupid Woodstock haircut, which I can't fucking stand. So it's like, yeah. So I mean, but Frank Martin, though, he's been out for a year and a half and stuff like that. So do we think that maybe Rancis might be too difficult of an opponent
He shouldn't be. If he is, there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Bartholomew, whatever, he gonna end up upsetting one of these dudes.
Keep in mind, this is Frank Martin's first fight at 140. I just want to mention that.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is taking place at 140.
I mean, it's not like Frank doesn't belong at 140. He could have been at 140. He could have been at 142 fights ago. So he's not small for the weight. So
he's not small for the weight.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, Frank is pretty brolic, for a guy of his size. So it's like, I think he'll probably acclimate to the weight. But it's just the ring rust against someone like Rancis. Like, is that a good idea? Type of thing.
All I know is this is the type of fight you leave off your parlay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at FanDuel right now, and I don't see it as an odd, but if I check, I bet you if I go on DraftKings, I'll probably see it.
Yeah, I leave it alone.
Yeah, but if you're a gambling degenerate, this is one unless you got some inside information on one or the other. Yeah, like you leave this shit right off your.
And I say that because of all the factors in this fight, like the inactivity of Frank Martin. Even though he's that weight, who knows if who knows is it too late for him at 140? Who knows? It could be a Devin Haney situation where.
Mm-hmm.
You took too long, and you can be at 140 just a pit stop for 147.
Right.
So it's like then Bartholomew so up and down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know which one you're gonna bring. The fight could very well be a draw, split decision, majority decision, unanimous decision, robbery. Like,
yeah,
I just leave this fucking fight alone. Like, a part of me wants to say, well, Rancis could take this.
He could really. I mean, Frank.
Yeah, you could make a case for both.
You could argue he could win in a spoiling ass fight.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just leaving this alone. If
Frank
we had to give an official prediction, what's y'all official prediction?
Frank decision. Frank decision.
Frank
decision. Yeah, that's gonna be
Frank decision.
Yeah,
I can see that.
It'll probably be a majority.
Decision.
It'll probably be a majority decision, just by the way how shit kind of.
Even if Frank, even if as long as Frank keeps it close somewhere, he's a quote unquote A side here. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I know PBC ain't always the best with his A sides though. So
yeah. I mean, right now, I see right now DraftKings has it as Martin is a minus 700 favorite, Rancis is a plus 425 underdog. So
damn, like that's kind of bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, they don't have the money line. They don't have any props yet for it.
I mean, I wouldn't make Frank Martin the overwhelming favorite like that though. Minus 700, shit.
Yeah, I mean, let's say,
who is this nigga? Paul Williams? Who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, I mean, Frank Martin is a good fighter though, but in terms of he hasn't really been that impressive in a while. It's just
you might have said he peaked in that damn Rivera fight.
Yeah, that Rivera fight is, and then after that, he's kind of, he's showing a little, issues with certain things, defense, offense, a little stamina. So it's like
I think it's with Buddy McGirt now. Supposedly, I think I heard he's with Buddy McGirt now because obviously, I don't know what's up with Derek James if he's retired or what, but. He's not in the corner for him. So
Derek James, obviously, I mean, we all know Derek James doesn't teach defense, so it's
yeah. So it'll be interesting with Buddy McGirt. Maybe he'll add a new leg. Buddy McGirt might let him be himself a little more. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then Frank Martin does, even if he's going his way, Frank Martin does have a wrestling background too, which is always a plus in boxing. So I don't expect Rancis to bully him around. Now, landing punches might be another thing, but I don't expect him to be getting bullied around by. If he is, then that's really a problem.
Yeah.
But it is the free view for that one. And it's just like, and like I said, it's an interesting fight because obviously Martin, Martin's name still rings a little bit because he's with the Tank Association and the fact that he gave Tank a good 3 rounds or whatever before he kind of got took apart. So
yeah, he's known enough. It's a good level fight for him. Good position on the card. Prelim main event.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely tune in. So yeah, Frank Martin by like split decision.
I mean, if it's by split decision, then again, that's something's wrong. Like I can see, yeah. I mean, it could be. It has to be.
Is it 10 rounds or 12 rounds, Pat? Do you know?
It is 10 rounds.
Okay.
Let's see what title these niggas fighting for.
I mean, if it's 12 rounds, I'll be like, okay, someone is feeling motivated.
Yeah.
But like I said, it pretty much it'll just be a good of where they are. If Rancis, is still good, it's gonna play the role of spoiler, or did Frank learn something from his time away from boxing, learn some new styles and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, because obviously, worst case scenarios, Rancis beats him, and that's a problem. Frank Martin's gonna have to kind of get rebuilt. Yeah, if he loses, like really rebuilt.
How much we're rebuilding we gonna do for this nigga?
Yeah, seriously.
One thing we got to rebuild you from Tank, rebuild you from Rancis, like.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit would be crazy because it would easily be one of the biggest upsets of the year by far if Frank loses to Rancis.
No, if Frank loses, Frank Martin fans would pretty much be done because he ain't coming back if he loses to Rancis. I'm just saying.
He'll come back, but he just won't have the fan base
like 2 years.
Yeah.
The way PBC acts,
It take this long to come back from Tank.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. He can be coming back when damn Vargas' sons is headlining pay-per-views. We got a former world title challenger, Frank Martin, open on the opener for this Fernando Vargas, Emilio Vargas pay-per-view header. Like,
yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, which would be crazy and diabolical at the same fucking time. Like,
man, with boxing, I can't put nothing past nothing.
No, you can't. That's why it's called the theater of the unexpected, because some of the wildest shit you don't think will happen in boxing happens, and you're just sitting there just dumbfounded, like, what the fuck? That's just the nature of boxing. Just like you can never. Sometimes you can never put something like just anything is possible. Like. But yeah, the main card though. The main card starts off with an opener, and it's a good opener too. But also, it might be one where I might see a brutal level of separation with Jesus Ramos Jr. and Shane Mosley Jr. And I'll say this for Shane Mosley Jr. though, like he refuses to not to quit like. Bro's been knocked down. He gets back up, and he still wants to be champion like his pops. Like he's not. He left Golden Boy and everything, and he still wants to be a champion.
He's improved a bit. Like
he's not. For a boxing stun, we've seen much worse. So we just saw Manny Pacquiao.
That too.
We just saw Manny Pacquiao. I was watching that fucking Manny Pacquiao son.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. Yeah, Pacquiao's son doesn't have it. Like, does not have it at all.
Yeah, but niggas saying he was looking worse than Campbell had.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was really bad. Really bad.
He was bad. That ain't no damn draw because no judge would have saw that motherfucker win. He didn't win the goddamn thing.
You got lucky with that draw. You got lucky with that draw.
It was like, hey, off the strength of your dad. Well, we robbed your dad plenty. So
we can do something for you, man.
We can do the least we could do. We didn't rob your dad so many times because you need to get elbowed in the face like by the whole cast of Umbag if you think Pac lost to goddamn Jeff Horn and Bradley in them fucking fights.
Facts. And the fun thing is obviously Shane Mosley Jr. fought on that card too and lost. He actually lost, and that was because I remember I was talking to people. It's like we were saying like, yeah, this dude doesn't have it. Like he clearly lost on that card, but
he's gotten better from
He's
then, though.
improved.
Like,
He's improved. Since
he's
then.
improved.
Yeah.
It may not have been like leaps and bounds improving,
Incremental
but
steps,
he's gone.
Yeah,
like
it's a very slow build. It's a very slow build, but it's building.
yeah. Like I mean,
you just like he has gone he's gone from like C- to maybe B-, like
a B-.
Yeah, I mean, because I think because after that, he went on the last season of Contender, and he did this thing for a minute, and then of course he got.
Thought he beat Quigley.
Was that?
I thought he beat Quigley.
Oh yeah, he definitely beat Quigley. That was Golden Boy shit right there. Like I don't know what the fuck that though.
Yeah, he got robbed. But remember, he beat the Wash Danny Jacobs. That counts though. It still counts. He beat Jacobs.
Yeah, but at the same time, his worst loss, like legit loss, was he got slaughtered by Brandon Adams, like on the Contender final. Like
that's Brandon Adams though.
But Brandon Adams gave Jamal Charlo a hard fight. Let's be real.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, Adams, like honestly, because honestly, truthfully, I thought Adams would KO him because he was beating his ass so bad. I was just like, God damn, he didn't fall yet.
But he got hard, and that's the thing. Like Mosley, he has a little bit of everything. He could punch a little bit, he could box a little bit. It's just putting it all together within a strategy that lasts the whole fight. That's the thing, but. Right. He's been getting better at doing that. Like, I'll tell you what, like he's fighting Jose Ramos, right?
Yeah, Jesus Ramos.
Jesus Ramos, my bad.
In the first fight at 160 for him. It's for Jesus Ramos' first 160 fight, by the way. So
he's not over his head. Like Mosley, like Junior is in this fight. If Ramos fights the way he did against Lubin, this is his fight to fucking lose. He definitely would lose. And I don't think Mosley would be as economical as Lubin.
Ramos should win, but he should, but I don't know. It's a good opener. It should be hopefully decent.
It's a good 60-40 fight to me. Like Ramos as the favorite, but I don't like Mosley's used to 160. He can box a bit, he can move it. If Ramos because the Lubin performance is a real bad look for him.
Right.
Because if you look that way against Lubin, who didn't look great in that fight either, you would look. What's to say you would look against fucking Shane Mosley Jr.
See,
who's more active than Lubin.
The thing with Shane Mosley Jr. is like he's a good solid B fighter. But he doesn't do anything like that's like elite or a little bit above average. Like although his chin might be above average because that boy takes a good punch, But other than that, like he doesn't he doesn't punch at above average. His defense ain't necessarily above average. He's just like he's
sixes all across the board. Honestly,
yeah.
I don't want to say he's 5 average. I think he's a little above average. Like you want 5.5. I just rounded, give him 6, but like he's still in this fight though.
He is though, but for some reason though, I just feel like because Jesus Ramos at least has been tested. Like he's been tested against other world class fighters, and he has the victory.
I mean, he should win this.
Yeah, honestly, this fight was screaming to me like this is gonna be a brutal level of separation. Like. It might get to a point where he might just beat down Mosley Jr. And I don't want to think that, but something is telling me that that's what's going to happen.
Ramos is going to have to look the best he's ever looked for that to happen because I don't think Mosley is just going to let him do that shit. Like I don't think if this was Virgil Ortiz and Mosley, yes, I get that. But Virgil Ortiz never had a Lubin performance.
Well, he had a good Lubin performance. He had a pretty good.
Yeah, great. But he didn't have a Ramos performance.
I mean, Ramos failed. I mean, I always say that he failed the mission. He was supposed to KO. He was a co-main over. KO that version of Lubin. He was a co-main over Ugas and Barrios, who were literally on Spence pay-per-views and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was supposed to make an impression, and he didn't. Obviously,
man, he fucking lost.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like a good loss. It wasn't like the other person really had his best. It wasn't like a Cintron and Gulo loss where it's Cintron was like, oh shit, like Cintron throwing some heat, like he kind of doing this. It wasn't that because Lubin ain't look great.
I see LB. You probably question his killer instinct a little bit from what it sounds like.
Maybe.
No, I honestly think he has killer instinct.
He's fought like that's why the Lubin fight is so weird because it's one fight out of a gang of ass whoopings.
Yeah, because he be whooping ass usually. Yeah, he do whooping
He be whooping ass, but it's like one time is enough for me to look at you like, that's all I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
and especially if that one time is against Lubin.
Yeah,
if Lubin looked as good as he did when he was knocking niggas out before Charlo, it was at Lubin then. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because like
bro,
I said,
you ain't even get the Lubin from the Fundora fight.
Yeah, because I mean, just look. I mean, the people that he's beat, he beat up Brian Mendoza. He knocked out Vladimir Hernandez, Luke Santa Maria. He beat down Joe Spencer. He beat down Jason Rosario. But it's just weird that Lubin is just this oddball that he didn't beat down.
He beat better fighters than Lubin. So it's like, nigga, like, what do you? But with that said, look, I tell you what, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, between this fight and the Frank Martin fight, somebody might get upset.
Right.
This is like a back-to-back, like it's a possibility. But I'll go Ramos decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ramos decision. It's gonna be a wide decision because, like I said,
you got a gun to my head while you're doing it, though.
Yeah, because like I said, Mosley's chin is solid. Because he took Brandon Adams punches like it was nobody's business,
and he's gonna keep trying. You're not just gonna just give Mosley a shellacking where he just runs away from you, or like he's gonna punch with you a little. He's gonna be there with you, like.
Now, if Mosley does get beat down and stopped, then he might want to kind of stop boxing, because it might be like, you might waters meet your level, shit type of shit,
Yeah.
But I do think, Ramos will win. It'll be a wide decision, though. What about you, Pilot?
Wide decision?
Mm-hmm. I think this is for a fake WBC, quote unquote interim. You know how that goes. WBC interim 160.
Oh God.
But
number 25.
Yeah, I mean, I think common sense would say Ramos. I'm not a huge hater of Mosley. I think he does what he can. He's on that second tier of. I mean, you banking him, same shit, different toilet. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know, but the fun thing is too is like. I mean, Eubank squandered his talents for a lot of different reasons. Mosley never had.
Never really got his chance. Yeah, he never really got his chance to. Because you don't want to.
I mean, Mosley had looks, but he didn't have the talent Eubank had. Like Eubank had the talent, and he had the machine. He had
the UK backing.
Everything.
The UK backing with the UK backing type.
Think about this. Like Eubank had enough going for him where he's not even going to have a career as good as Broner's.
And that's the sad part. Like that's really sad.
And that's the sad part because you know how niggas always shit on Broner's career, although you could make a case for him being a Hall of Famer. Like, but people still kind of like look at it as if Broner underachieved, then goddamn it, I know Eubank underachieved. Like, don't tell me that, like, because I know he underachieved.
I'm gonna say Ramos is gonna. Fuck, I'm gonna say Ramos is gonna stop him like in 10 rounds or some shit. I'm probably wrong. Mosley might bring it, but I'm gonna say Ramos in 10 or some shit.
What about you, P?
Ramos decision. Pretty easy decision. Comfortable.
Yeah.
Damn, like I gotta see this because y'all ain't really giving Shane Mosley a damn chance.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like I like Mosley is improved though, but like even when he beat Jacobs, like he kind of labored to do it. Like, and this is Jacobs that was pretty shot. He was done, and he kind of labored to do it, and that's just it was like.
Yeah, but we talked about that talent.
Yeah, he had enough to he could decision an old Danny Jacobs, but it's just like it needed more. Like if he beat the living shit out of him, like okay, that maybe this is maybe he kind of turned the corner. But we
give more props to Chavez Jr. for what he did against Jacobs. That wasn't even a full fight.
Yo, facts.
So nah, you on to something with that. Like I feel you. Like that's why I'm still picking Ramos. It's just like that Lubin fight just makes it hard for me to just be like, okay, he'll beat the shit out this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it's in the back of my mind. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like knockouts. If you've been stopped before, it's easier to be stopped again.
Yeah,
and that's how I kind of look at it. If you look shitty once, you can look shitty again.
Yeah, it's just a weird aberration of a fight that's just mixed in with a couple of really great performances that from a top prospect, and he is a top prospect. He's a contender and everything. So it's just like it's just weird why. And even then, I thought he still beat Lubin. Although I thought it was closer, but I thought he still beat Lubin. Like some of them scores that were announced were not it. Like 117, 111, like 116, 112. My nigga, get the fuck up out of here with them scores.
But he still beat Lubin.
Yeah. You know, and then Lubin's just been, hasn't looked good since after that. So it's like
exactly. But let me ask you this before we go to the next fight. Since I feel like this is such a rarity, is there any other fighter like that who's been like a Ramos who has a bunch of ass whoopings and he looks great, look very good all the time, and then just one fight where it's just like, what the fuck? And it's like there's no explanation for it. It's not like a Kirkland Ashita where he's on a tight schedule fighting every 3 weeks type of shit. He just out of prison. Like, nah, something else where it's like you can't explain it.
I mean, I talk about this fight. It's somewhat similar, but Carlos Adames and Patrick Teixeira. Like Adames, like before or after that fight, like I always say, is like I refuse to believe that Teixeira is the only guy that could beat Carlos Adames. Like now, and considering who Adames is beating after that,
I can see that.
And I mean, even Shiraz, like he beat Shiraz, and I'm thinking to myself, like to me, and that draw was bullshit. And I'm thinking to myself, like there's no like, how do you have these types of performance, but then you let a guy like Patrick Teixeira like beat you up? It's just like
like literally like beat you up.
Yeah. His stamina did look bad. I'm not throwing him belt, but his stamina did look bad in that fight. And then like he looked gassed early in that shit.
Yeah, but it's his only loss, and considering who he's beaten since then, it's just like it's just a weird thing that no one else has gotten the chance.
Yeah, so you answered the question. We found the answer.
That was a good answer.
It's Carlos Adams. Yeah. Where it's like, damn, like you got like you look better and all these, and he hasn't even looked as dominant as Ramos, but it's the same situation, like
right.
Because I look at Adams with the damn the K9, not the K9, the J-Rock fight.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you needed too much help for this version of J-Rock. Like,
absolutely.
He did get robbed out against Shiraz, which you have to kind of give him some credit there. You should have won that fight against.
Yeah, I said he should have won that fight. That was like it's like okay.
But who already bounced back?
Yeah, Shiraz already bounced back, so he's like he's good right now. Like dude's on the up and up right now. So, and Adames is just where he is at right now. And truthfully, he should be the one on this card fighting, one of the middleweight champions. But I guess that shit is just wasn't in this cards though. But we got a 3-belt middleweight unification, and between Janabek and Erislandy Lara. And again, it's one of those fights where it's just like, it's just like I'm very indifferent about it. Like it has to happen because, neither of these guys can up their profile anymore. As even with being champions, but it's just like, okay,
you don't think it's gonna be? I mean, you don't think it's gonna be a good fight? You don't think it's gonna?
This is another one of those. That's what makes this card interesting. All these fights could have like multiple outcomes. Like I could see Lara stopping Janabek. I could see Lara losing a close fight. I could see Janabek having a workhorse decision win.
I could see Janabek stopping Lara.
Yeah, I can see Janabek stopping Lara.
I don't even know about Janabek stopping him like that. Lara got a chin.
Hurd dropped him. I'm just saying, Jared Hurd dropped him.
That's Jared fucking Hurd though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Look what Hurd had to do in that fight to even get that. Like,
that was tough. That was a tough fight.
we talking about Johnny back here, the motherfucker who's running from Denzel Bentley, nigga. Like, really?
Yeah, you know, yeah. And that's
like
the
that. Jared Hurd and Johnny back is 2 levels. Like, we're talking about prime Hurd, not the one we seen on Cobot.
I fuck with her tough, but skill wise, Johnny Mac's probably better than her. If you want to talk about skill for skill,
oh, he is. Of course, he is.
Yeah, but it's like
definitely more skill. So it's like
I get that, but it's like, what have you done with these allegedly great skills?
For a 2-belt champion, he's got to have one of the worst resumes ever of a 2-belt champion ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his performance has never been like blow you out the water either.
Mind you, and we have a guy that's fucking collapsed from dehydration. Like, he shouldn't even be at 160
he shouldn't
anymore.
be. I don't know how he's still trying to sit down there. Because he's
That's a big motherfucker too.
He's a big fucking dude. Yeah, he looks like a light heavyweight.
Yeah, like, you see how we say Josh Taylor looked big for 140?
Yeah, that's
like,
how he looks.
This motherfucker looks big for 160. Like,
he looks like a light heavyweight. To be honest, like when you look, whenever you see him with people and shit, or just in the gym, he looks
and that's the worst thing, because like I said,
didn't he look bigger than Bivol?
Yeah, and that's why you can't be
bigger. He looked way bigger than Bivol, bro.
Yeah, because that's why that boogeyman tag is no more, because he still tries to portray himself as a boogeyman, but of course, like I said, once Bentley took him the distance and he looked like he was on his last legs, there was no more boogeyman after that. And of course, he's currently running from Denzel Bentley, who's his Mando, and blocked him on Twitter and everything because Denzel was letting him know what time it was.
Oh shit. HOESHIT. Whole shit. Yeah. So, the song that nigga Pat played that time, whole shit. Yes, that's what that is. Whole shit. But keep going.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So now, of course, he had to get the lateral move. So that's why he goes after Laura, who's currently like 61 years old right now. I'm like, okay, yeah,
in Cuban years.
Yes, I am going to beat Laura, and it's like a big achievement. Now, Laura, first of all, Laura being a champion, a whole middleweight champion at 61 years old is nuts. And in the year of our Lord 2025, Laura is a middleweight champion, like a legit one. Like it's still crazy because considering that this is a dude, considering who he's fought in his career, like dude should be like deteriorated by now, and he's clearly his age. Like he's dude's gotten a lot slower, but that left hand of his though. There's not too many people that have a one-hitter quitter like Laura, though. Laura's one-hitter. And funny thing is, too, is like he throws 2 punches. So it's either a hook or a straight left.
Or a straight, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, I will give a testament to his skills. I will say, like, he kind of went from the, not generic, but high-level boxing Cuban style to like a stationary KO artist. Now, albeit it's against guys he's supposed to knock out, but at least he's still getting him out of there. You know what I'm saying? But
but he's always been that way. Like, Laura's never really played with his food.
Yeah.
The only time I guess I could say I'm disappointed in Laura playing with his food or not getting somebody out of there was when he went the distance with Freddie Hernandez.
Yeah, that was some
heavy cyanide because ain't no way we see this nigga. He don't last 3 minutes with Berto at welterweight, but he go to 154 against a puncher boxer like Laura, and he's going the distance. I don't care how many times he got hit. Like, bro, put him the fuck away.
Yeah, and Laura, and for this too, so because like I said, Laura can he's basically, if you don't belong in the ring with him, he's gonna get you up the fuck up out of there. But it's just weird too, because even when he fought like the elite fighters, dude had uh-ohs. Like, I mean, Carlos Molina was a big uh-oh. Like, dude was not supposed to get no damn draw with Carlos Molina.
Facts.
Yeah, like that was one of them fights was like, Carlos Molina beat him, but that was
he should have lost that.
And at the same time, he probably should beat Punisher because that offensively he never looked better. Like he punished Punisher. And I was pissed watching that.
He did, but then it's like, Laura can't just go hard for the whole fight. Pause. There's no way, for as good as Laura's offense was, there's no way he should have had, Paul Williams should have even won 4 rounds in that fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, that's the thing with Laura, man.
Yeah, and then you have the first Vanes fight with him. That was the draw where Vanes gives him a little bit of a hard fight, and then dude almost gets killed by Angulo, but brutally stops him, you know, and then beats Trout up and down the motherfucker. You know, like this was
Had his family crying in the audience.
yeah. Exactly. Like,
Even drops him. But
Drop
then
him.
it's like later on, you know, he's going life or death with Goucher.
Yeah. So
That's why 154 is crazy, because Trout, I think, had a draw with Goucher.
yeah.
And I don't remember him getting hurt or anything. Goucher hurt Laura like twice.
Yeah, no, that shit was crazy though. And then, you know, and of course, you know, obviously the Herd fight, which was, you know, amazing. You know, Herd was just, I think, just was outlasted, but Herd probably took, you know, too much punishment in that fight. That was the beginning and end for Herd. And then
But Herd's a hard fight to have after you just barely got by Castano.
Mm-hmm.
That was a brutal ass fight. I remember that.
The Herd fight was before Castano, right?
The Herd fight was before Castano.
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, Castano, like Castano.
No, hold on, wait. You said the Herd fight was. I thought Laura.
No, Herd was before Castano.
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, though, yeah.
Oh, you know what it was? Yeah, because 2018.
Yeah,
he fought Castano in 2019.
Yeah, that's what because that was like in March. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I mixed it up. Okay, yeah, but even then, that's still a hard like even fighting those back to back in any order is a tough fucking order.
Yeah, that's why it's amazing to me that now at 61, dude is a whole champion. Is about to go into a and the fight thing. So this is like his, you know, Laura has not won any of his belts from a fight. Like basically, he gets vacated. Like Floyd and Triple G gave up their belts and he became champion. So it's like, you know, dude has been, the fact that dude is still around, and you know, his last fight, he stopped one Danny Garcia, and I won't get into my spiel about that, you know, but it
Please don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to that because
leave him alone.
So it's like, you know, Laura, Janabek, you know, so yeah, like I said, this is one of the ones because Janabek, you know, like, you know, that left hand is high power. Janabek can get knocked out, or we can see Janabek knocking Laura or giving Laura a beating. It has a lot of different things, but I don't think it's going to be boring because Janabek's fights are not necessarily. I think he's going to kind of push the pace a little bit. That is, of course, if he's not gassed or like drawn from trying to make the damn weight.
But Janabek could get hit though. His chin right up there, like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Laura could, if he could time something real nasty, walk him into something, he could damn hurt this dude, man.
Yeah, so let me just read the odds real quick. So Janabek money line is minus 600. Laura's plus 360. Janabek decision points is plus 220. Janabek KO is minus 130. I'm actually shocked by that considering Laura stopped. You know, so they must know something. So draw is plus 1,500. Laura points decision is plus 550. Might find value in that one. And a Laura KO is plus 900. And you might find, if you want to throw a little something on that too. So
yeah, there's value with like honestly, I'm picking Laura. Like, I've never been impressed with Janabek. Like, he could win this fight, he could push the pace, but I just think like when it going gets tough, he'll get cracked with something, and Laura get him out of there, or Laura just outbox him and keep Janabek from really doing too much because he respect the power too much.
Yeah. You know, Marquis says Laura's been cheating father time since the pandemic. Yes. You know,
yeah.
Laura's been like I said, Laura's been knocking out a whole bunch of C-listers, beating up Canelo.
He took all the tough fights before the pandemic, though. We just talked about a Herd and Castano. Like, after that nigga was like, "Look, I'm good right now. Like, let me chill for the next 5 years, and I'll fight whoever y'all want me to fight in the next era." And I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, I mean. For me, I'm still gonna go Janabek KO because I mean Laura has shown signs of aging. You know, I mean up to his hair, to the fact that he doesn't move as much though. Even though that left hand is still high powered as fuck, you know. But I just think Janabek. you know, I just as long as Janet Beck doesn't gas out, I just think he might actually have enough to take to actually stop him.
And that motherfucker gonna miss what he watch.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
What round, Pat? What round do you got, Pat?
I think he's gonna stop him probably in round 9.
Mm.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, like
anybody else going for Laura? Everybody's like, man, Johnny Beck.
I'm picking Janet Beck in 7. I'm not confident in either. Any of these fights we want to talk about, I'm not fully confident in these picks. But I think Janet Beck.
Yeah.
I think Janet Beck's gonna show. You know, I know maybe it's just some of the hype I'm seeing, but I see elements of his skill. And I think he'll put it together here, and he'll take out Oyella.
Yeah, and like I said, this is pretty much every result is possible because of Janet Beck's competition hasn't been up there like that, and Laura has fought everyone under the fucking sun.
But whoever wins, I mean, honestly, this is probably whoever wins this fight. It might be their best win. I know Laura has some decent wins too, but just for $3 billion.
Not for Laura, it probably won't be because Laura's best performance is the Trout fight, and that was impressive even for him. For his 2-punch self, because Trout couldn't. Yeah, Trout for the most part has given a lot of people hard fights, even Canelo. But he didn't. But he got his ass whooped by Laura. That's not
Trout. Laura's the only dude to really beat Trout and don't have any issues with him. When I say issues, where he won 80%, 90% of the fight type shit. Not like Maul beat Trout clear too. But that's a 7 rounds to 5 rounds type of fight. So
it was closer though.
Yeah, it was way competitive, especially when you look how big Maul is compared to fucking Trout.
Yeah.
Pause. But I would probably agree with you. But right after that, I think I'd have to agree with Pilot that Johnny Beck probably would be his best win after that.
And of course, we all know right now, middleweight division right now is, that might be a little bit of a ground for see whether or not Crawford would actually go in there and kind of complete the kind of cipher and try to pick up a middleweight belt. Because it is one of the divisions he's looking at, so it's pretty much an audition right now. Janet Beck, Laura. Although I don't know if Crawford would take a Laura fight or anything like that. Yeah. I can see Crawford doing it because it's just completing the cipher type of shit, and the fact that middleweight is okay. That's 3 belts, and Adames has the other belt that's out there. So it's middleweight division. Like I said, it needs it, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna move the needle in that division. But it's gonna let you know who's really the top dog in that division for sure.
Because none of the winners don't fight a Bud or a Denzel Bentley. It's what are y'all doing? Or y'all don't fight Adam? What are we doing? Or eventually Jose? Jesus Ramos.
I never understood why PBC never made Adames Laura. It's both your guys' belts. You know what I'm saying? And it's the unification. I don't get it.
Weird. Blazing Killer, what up, man? Salute, bro. Chilling, man. Long time no see. Glad you back with us. What up? Miss Bitch, what it do? Salute.
Mm-hmm.
Heard Janet Beck don't wash his hands when he eats food. This nigga gonna put them dirty hands on his next opponent. Where you hear this shit from?
Because Janet Beck gets the triple G. He's not a triple G, but I'm saying he gets the triple, the Great Valley version of triple G type shit.
And I don't even see that. I don't see no triple B.
I think it's a big little bro thing. Same country type shit,
Same man, fucking.
You know how it goes, man. Come on,
yeah, I get it, but goddamn.
Yeah, that's Janet Beck. That's the only fight that Janet Beck refused. Outside of Bentley refused to fight because he's Triple G was his senior brother. He's can't do that. He's I can't go, which is the reason why once Triple G let go of his belts, Janet Beck took out the shot. So it's he say I can't fight Triple G. He's my senior brother type of shit. So,
yeah.
It would have been interesting, but that unfortunately that wasn't gonna happen.
I think you would have caught that Toyota work, bro. Stop.
Yeah, he probably would have. They want to be a Janet back.
Yeah, because this is the thing. We see how Golovkin look when he forced to like bomb you out.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Triple G. Triple G was like, if you didn't belong in the ring with Triple G, he got you up out of there. Even when he started, getting slower, he still got you up out of there. He still knew how to break you down.
You didn't see a damn Triple G decision against fucking Steve Rolls, nigga.
Yeah, if Triple G went the distance with somebody, that means that person partook a lot of punishment. Like Derevyanchenko did, or Canelo, like they got put through the ring, and no one just went there. Or Danny Jacobs, like they got put through like ringers. So
niggas act like they just finished a running man competition at the end of a Triple G fight.
Right, right.
And it's like, oh shit, thank you, Jesus. That's, like nigga, like it's 1492. Niggas just on the shores of America. Like, oh shit, we made it, guys. Like, damn, like, all right, like. And honestly, I add little shit like that to greatness too. Like, so, not to start the Hall of Fame arguments, but shit like that counts, bro. Just like how Tyson used to damn stare niggas down and make people give up the fight before he knock them out. Like,
exactly.
Shit like that matters, especially if you're a puncher. So yeah, that adds to the allure and aura of greatness.
Yeah. So like I said, and hopefully that we'll see some sort of greatness either from Janibek or from Laura.
So damn, all of y'all picking Janibek?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think Peace hit his.
No, I'm picking Laura. I'm picking Laura by decision.
I'm like, damn, I know. I'm not gonna back foot box by myself.
I'm just saying, make middleweight great again. Let's get 147, 160 back.
Okay,
I'm not hating on Laura in terms of like, but I mean, it's just like I just think that maybe like this time, like maybe youth might kind of
if Janibek's going to knock him out, it's going to be early. Once after in the second half of the fight, I think the wear and tear is going to catch up to him. Listen, there's only so many times you could cheat making the weight without it fucking affecting you. He's going to be drained by the time that second half comes around.
And I can definitely see that too. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I just hope that no one God make Pilot put deodorant on again. This bitch is wild.
Like, like what's good? Like,
Pilot.
Hey, where you at, Miss Bitch? We gonna send Pilot to cover a fight over there. Y'all gonna have to shoot the fade. Y'all gonna have to y'all gonna go live. We gonna have to see what's up.
God damn. Pilot be catching all unnecessary strays from Miss Bitch. Like, why make Pilot put
deodorant? Why? Like, what does nigga do to you?
That's a wild ass fucking comment.
He banned you from Discord or some shit,
right? Yeah.
What happened?
Oh shit!
Fuck this nigga. He ain't never coming back in this shit. Like, oh really? All right. Hold on, wait. Y'all do the podcast Mondays and Wednesdays? All right.
Well, at least
all right. I see you there, nigga.
Probably at least it has good humor about it. That shit crazy, yo.
Yeah. I ain't even reading that shit, man. I'm not reading that shit.
Oh man, no. But the next fight, the co-man, is a legit fight of the year on paper, and hopefully it plays out that way. We got Shaqy Foster, we got Stephen Fulton, fighting for Foster's super featherweight title. And like, and then this is Black American fights. We need to make more of those. I know that's the thing. Where
this been like the lower version of Haney Norman. Like these niggas been like talking shit too. Like
they've been talking
each other.
No, yeah, remember the fight got announced and the Fundora Thurman fell through, and then a few weeks later, they had $1 million worth of game, and then literally the next day the fight got announced again. I feel like that helped. I feel like that $1 million worth of game had to help it.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of engagement.
Yeah, and truthfully, like I said, in the build-up for this fight, like I said, they've been taking shots at each other. They've literally been talking shit like nonstop, like, and then just like, and I don't think a lot of people have actually really caught on to like how much like there's some bad blood, and I don't even understand where it came from, really. But them niggas don't like each other.
Because Fulton think Foster don't belong.
Yeah. And this
Foster want to prove that, hey, if you got knocked out before, I can knock you out then.
But do y'all think Foster may have stayed at 130? That's what my thing with the fight is. I don't know if Foster stayed at 130 too long. Like he's a little older now, still at 130. He could be drained. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe he's not. his optimal self at 130.
I don't see drained with him. Like I don't think he's drained. I just think that he's fighting good competition at that weight.
No, for
So
sure.
That's what it is.
No, for sure. That's true.
Look, when a dude like Foster might be like a B+ guy. Like, can we be honest? Maybe A- if you want, but B+, whatever. We'll go with B+ if you want. Cool.
He's like top 20 P for P. It's like somewhere, the 20.
Yeah. If you got a B+ guy, he's always fighting damn B level guys, C+ guys. It's gonna show. Like,
oh yeah, it's gonna show. Yeah.
He still wins, but it's like he works for it. Like,
He got robbed hard. That Robinson fight, he got robbed hard.
yeah, you see what I'm saying? But like at the same time, I feel like he gets more out of his talent and skills than a guy like Oscar Valdez, who was having a bunch of hard fights with guys who like he should be clearly better than.
He shouldn't have hard fights with. Yeah.
Yeah, like Oscar Valdez was having like 115, 113, 116, 112 type of fights against niggas who he should be having 118, 110, 117, 111 type fights.
I mean, shout out to Buenos Lopez. He was on the show, but coming up, he got robbed hard with that KO. He should have, that was
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another example. Like we fuck with Adam Blue Nose Lopez. Shout out to him, salute. But we all know like he's not supposed to be near Valdez level. He'll tell you that. He wasn't
supposed to get robbed.
He wasn't supposed to get robbed either. But fucking Valdez went life and death with him. So Foster may have a bit of that, but he still gets more out of it than Valdez, because Valdez, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, Valdez is like, it's probably done. He's like, he's fairly young. And he's done right now. Like, you can tell he's like, done.
But let me say,
Foster be digging deep trying to stop motherfuckers.
I know Foster's kind of like he's a little flashier. He can switch hitter type of thing. But who's the better boxer skill for skill, Fulton or him? Would you say Fulton for sure? Even though he's moving up in weight, I'm just wondering skill wise.
Fulton.
It's a good question. I want to say Fulton though.
I think Fulton is definitely the more skillful. I honestly think this is a horrible matchup for Foster.
See, my thing is though, because Fulton is going up in weight again, and this is the thing. Like Foster is actually
he's a big guy though. Fulton's a big guy though. So,
but Foster the better fighter, like Fulton the better boxer.
Yeah, but not the better. I mean, but Foster is the better puncher. Like
yeah, but he's the better fighter too. Like he fights these niggas with it. He punches good. He's a better puncher, but he digs deep and he fights these niggas. He gets knockdowns. He pulls it out when he has to. Pause.
Yeah, like that Rocky Hernandez fight is pretty much like the best example of like Rocky. Like if that goes the distance, Rocky Foster lost his belt because of the judging fuckery.
How blessed was 130 to get that and get the Ray Ford shit the next year after both buzzer beaters? That was wild. That was.
You see what I'm saying? Like, well, Fulton don't have that. Like, I don't think he has that. He has that dog in him when it's going his way, but I don't know if he has that dog in him when he has to catch up and it's not going his way.
What's crazy? What's crazy though? Fulton, if he wins this fight, he'll be the first ever 3-division champ from Philly. That's kind of crazy to think about when you think of all the great fighters from Philadelphia, one of the greatest cities, for boxers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, especially too, because Fulton. Obviously he's talked about how much slack he took because Monster, pretty much, Monster put on an A+ performance, a flawless performance on him, and he got, and he had a hard time coming. I mean, his first fight back from that, I thought he almost lost that shit. I thought he did lose it. But then he kind of redeemed himself after that one with the Figueroa fight, the second one.
You got dropped bad in that Castro. Was it against Castro? I think he was.
Yeah, it was a Castro. Yeah.
Yeah, he should have lost that shit.
You should have lost that shit.
Yeah. So it just depends though, because Figueroa. I get is a different type of fighter, and clearly Figueroa is not the best. But that was
Figueroa on the decline. That's what's hard to me picking Fulton in this shit, because part of me feel like I ain't gonna say he got lucky, but he got a good version of Figueroa that second time.
I was going to say we all expected Figueroa to be better at the higher weight. Obviously, that hasn't been the case with Figgy.
Yeah, no, because he's taking too much punishment. That's the reason why. And this time, Fulton was kind of able to mix in the boxing and the brawling, and he was clearly able to beat him. Like this was the first
but like Figueroa fought like he lost a step. Like he didn't have that gusto, that
dog.
Yeah, like this isn't like you see how Williams and Payton was getting outboxed by Shakur, but he was still game. He was still on it. He still took some rounds. Still had him on the ropes. Even rocked Shakur once. Like Figueroa didn't bring that type of effort or game that night.
Not even a little bit. Like he just got let himself just get boxed up.
Yeah, exactly. Like you know what I'm saying? He didn't have no type of. He didn't rebel against that shit. Like he just took it. Yeah. So it's like I don't know. Like I don't know if Foster's gonna just take it.
No, Foster got that dog in him. We know Foster.
Of course. Like that's why it's hard for me to pick Fulton. Like
to me, Foster. I mean, they're both dogs, but I think Foster, as I said, like Elby said, like Foster will fight harder. Like even like just to make, he'll close this on. Like he has that second gear where if he feels like the fight's getting closer, he will fight harder to separate himself from that.
Yeah, like he would have sold out against Inoue, where like Fulton once he kind of like what Rome said that nigga fought like he had to fight the school bully. Like when you that's the thing, and it's like. If you fighting a school bully, bro, he's the big bad wolf, whatever. Just sell out, nigga. Everybody already expect you to lose. Mm-hmm. So go out losing hard, nigga. Just sell out, throw the bombs, bro. Don't just, turtle up and just take it.
Yeah, and then of course it gets highlight reel. Like, I mean, to this day, it's still one of the most beautiful KOs I've ever seen. Like, I still watch this shit randomly. Like, God damn,
nigga, like my phone get alerts the TikTok all the time with that fight. We up to like 895,000 views on that. Yeah, that's just gonna be the one video that hit a mill.
Because it was such a beautiful KO. Like that was like flawless boxing. Like I don't think I've ever like that shit is like you should have fight the people. Like this is how you're supposed to. That's how you go from offense to offense and offense to defense if needed. Like that was perfect.
We done posted shit way after that KO, and it's like nothing just hits like that damn Fulton KO.
That was a masterclass week of boxing.
It sure was, man. Shit.
So
niggas is getting boxed to the high heavens.
Facts. But I got the odds for this fight. So the odds are definitely closer for this fight. So money line, Foster is -122, Fulton is -104. Foster points decision is +140. So value from there. Foster KO is +500, and that's that's doable. Draws +1,500. Again, that can also be doable. Fulton points decision is +145. Doable. And a Fulton KO is +600. If Fulton KOs Foster, then I'll be with Pine like, yeah, maybe he stayed at fucking 130 too damn long.
Yeah, but it depends on what type of KO. If it's one of those a brutal one punch in an exchange, clear like, oh, then hey, shit happens. Yeah, but if it's one of those, this nigga Foster looking drained, he's Chad Dawson Ward zombie shit for the first couple rounds, like nah, man. Yeah, get your ass up to lightweight or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I
started at 140. The fuck?
Huh? Hold on, what you say?
I say he started at 140. The fuck? Yeah. Get your ass up there.
Yeah.
Like nigga, you back down? Like no.
Yeah, if you both, eventually he's gonna have to go all the way back up again, but. I still got Foster by decision. I just like I just think he just has more of an extra gear than Fulton does. Although, like I said, Fulton is like I said, that figure fight at least it answered some questions. But
I will say if the fight does go close to the cards, if it's a close fight on the cards, Fulton's gonna be winning for sure. I feel like just because he's a PBC guy. So I'm just saying, like, any sort of close fight, I doubt Shaq Foster will get the benefit of the doubt.
Man, Foster by KO. He knows that shit. Foster
He
gonna
probably-
go
he
for
probably
that
knows he's gonna
KO,
win.
bro.
Oh, you think gonna stop him? Okay, yeah, all right.
He gonna try.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said,
Foster fights in a way. He's a guy who I could say like, hey, like he'll try for that KO. Like, he the nigga like on some James Tony. Hey, yo, Tony, like yo, James, we need to put him on his ass. It's a close fight, man. Put him on his ass. Foster will go and do it. Like,
and all even the fights we didn't get to. I mean, I was there for the rematch with Conceição, and dude still fought. He fought harder. Like even if the fight was like it was perceived,
It was a little closer. It was closer.
harder.
It was closer.
To kind of separate himself, which he needed, of course, to get the decision because them cards was kind of crazy though. But yeah, like I just think Foster is just a little bit has that gear that I haven't really seen from Fulton because Fulton is basically if he's beating your ass early, he's gonna continue to beat your ass. Where it's like. Where I don't think Fulton has kind of dug deep. The Castro fight's like maybe one example, but he still didn't look good digging deep.
he dug deep to hang around, but he ain't dig deep to fucking like to dominate or to stop.
Speaking of Blue Nose Lopez, like Fulton beat Adam Lopez on the way up. Fulton got some names early on in his really early on in his career that like notable names. Like,
like Fulton resume is quality.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I always say Fulton's best performance is the Angelo Leo fight because Angelo Leo right now is a current featherweight champion, and he put Angelo Leo in the hospital with the beating he gave him. So it's like, dude, he has it in him, But it's just like I think it's just trying to show that he can come back from some real adversity and kind of show if he's behind or he thinks he's behind, he'll show that extra level to kind of actually try to win the fight. And hopefully not get moonwalked like he was in the first Figueroa fight. So it's like, but this should be a really good fight. Like I have high hopes for this fight, But yeah, no, definitely Foster decision for me. LB, you said Foster KO. P, what about you?
Oh, I got Fulton decision.
Okay, and Pilot, you have Fulton decision too.
Yeah, but I can. It's just cause I think Foster knows, like LB said, Foster knows he's got to stop him, and this is 130 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Fulton decision. Yeah, I'll say Fulton decision. It'll be close. I think it'll be I'm just hoping it's delivered. I hope it's a good fight. But
because I mean, like I said, Foster for now, I think he's signed a top rank, but I know Foster for some reason Foster.
Foster was the entry question. He is because I saw their post today. I had Janibek and him under. For the fight. So yeah, still.
Yeah, Fulton won't need no home cooking. He got this.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I know it's always a thing.
I actually think Foster's aggressiveness will play into Fulton's hands. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't put none past nobody because Haney surprised me and he beat Norman. He didn't look great to me. Like I think a lot of niggas is overrating that performance. But he won, and he won clearly. Like he had a good knockdown, so anything's possible. Like Fulton could do it. It just I don't know. Like Foster's a better fighter than Norman, though. Like let's get that clear.
Absolutely.
He's gonna try a lot harder than Norman. Like some niggas just won't go down quietly when it comes to being outboxed.
I mean,
he's a more awkward fighter than Norman. But
I make it work for him though.
It worked. No, it worked. So I mean, he had that story. Like gonna fucking watching Bud Crawford in jail. And, he used to box, and then he used to. I think Roger Mayweather training him when he was young, a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Then he got caught up in the street life. Came back, came a long way, earned his mandatory, beat the fuck out of boring ass Ray Vargas. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that was such, and that was such a necessary performance too. Like Ray Vargas, it was time for Ray Vargas to get his ass beat.
His Triple A training terror was too much.
Yeah.
I'm glad he took the fucking title from Snorlax. I couldn't fucking wait. That motherfucker was putting me to sleep every fucking fight.
Every time, man.
But the funny thing is too, Ray Vargas actually had scraps after that fight. Had hard scraps, like they were watching.
Yeah, well, you can't make up for lost time. So fuck him.
I will say with 130. I know 130. I know we're talking about the main event. Roach still has that belt, but I hope Ray Ford gets a crack at the next guy here, or the Navarrete Sugar, the Nunes fight. I'm just hoping,
he need to be in the this mix. Whole the mix.
Yeah,
put this nigga in the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ray Ford. They're probably waiting to see what happens between Nunes and Navarrete.
Yeah, either or. I mean, and then
I have a feeling he'll be waiting in line for a little bit.
At 130, I don't know, because usually 130, people have been using 130 as kind of like a stop all these years. So I have a feeling that Ray Ford will probably get a big fight there sooner or later, depending on who wins from the two. Like if it's Nunes, I'm pretty sure Eddie will probably make the 4 fight. If it's Navarrete, he might have to wait in line.
He gotta wait if it's not.
But 130 though, like I say, I mean, it's not the 130 of yesteryear where they were getting in, there were wars upon wars and that. But at least now they have fights that make it interesting. So like again, I hope that this fight kind of delivers because it needs to. It's the one fight here that had.
It definitely will. It definitely will.
It need to. I mean, because fucking Brian Norman and Haney didn't deliver. That wasn't no good fight. Yeah. One of these fucking Black American versus Black American fights need to kind of pop off.
Yeah, and funny thing too, that Norman fight, because people are definitely jumping off Norman's bandwagon because they're like, yeah.
It's the effort, bro. You can't talk all that shit and lose like that.
Right, right. So so that's why we hoping this fight doesn't come off that crazy like.
Yeah, especially when you're a puncher. Like when you start talking all this knockout shit and you're a puncher this, puncher that, and you punch up the stove, you punch the refrigerator, you punch everything up, nigga. Like we expect punchers to sell out more than regular boxers.
Oh, that's such a great joke. That is a great joke. I'm sorry, but you know how many times we've seen these so-called punchers just when the moment calls for it, they fucking pull a David Blaine. Yeah, no, fuck out of here.
No, that's it. What I'm saying is still true though.
But I would say Foster's not a puncher.
We do expect punchers to sell out more. When a boxer's getting outboxed, we kind of look at it like, well, damn, like, well, his best shot just went out the window. Like, what the fuck is Trout going to do to turn around a Laura fight? But, you know what I'm saying? You got, there's differences. You got the Dave Lemieux versus Saunders where he's getting outboxed, but he's trying the whole night. The intensity stays the same. He's just getting boxed the fuck up. Unless he makes a real adjustment, the same thing is going to happen regardless of the effort. Buddy keeps trying. So fans and people will look at it like, yeah, like he just ain't as good as Saunders. Like, hey, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but when you fucking just plod and just keep being in front of a nigga and he's not even punching you that much to discourage you, we look at you a lot different. See, William Zepeda can fight fucking Noakes or anybody else and we'll still fuck with it because he sold out against Shakur, no matter how bad he was getting outboxed.
Mm-hmm.
We'll watch Lemieux fight Benavidez because he sold out against fucking Saunders. But when you don't sell out and you're a puncher, it's like we're disgusted because we're like, nigga, you actually got a chance all the way to the last final second and you not trying? Ugh.
Yeah, that's true. But I think I've learned over the years that punchers are some of the most easy. A lot of punchers are so fucking easily discouraged and just like, why is this punch not landing? They get so fucking frustrated that I'm not surprised anymore.
I feel you. And then as a longtime boxing fan, it's justified for you to feel that way. But it still remains that, like, seeing a boxer get, giving less effort than a motherfucker like a Miguel Vasquez or some shit, or a Corey Spinks. It's just like, damn, like, nigga, you like do something, like Mayday or like shit, nigga, like. So yeah, it's always gonna just look bad when them niggas don't try or their effort is low. Because we all know that, damn, it's like basketball. Like you function if you anytime you got an open shot, like if you pass it away, we're gonna look at you like, damn, nigga, like puss, like you scared, like nigga, take the damn shot, like you scared of missing, but you miss everything you don't take. Like that same thing with boxing, like.
Yeah, you want some LeBron James shit? Shoot the shot.
Because you got to at one point. And the same thing with boxing. If you have power and you're getting outboxed and the nigga's not throwing a goddamn Pacquiao Margarito numbers on you, then you still got a chance, nigga. Swing, try, nigga. That's all we saying. Like, and Foster kind of embodies that.
It's honestly, it's really as simple as that. Try.
It really, that's all it is. Because remember, you can keep trying and you can just have that pressure on a nigga. We've seen dudes who just keep trying and to the point where a nigga get tired of outboxing him or he start falling apart. And then they turn the fight around. We've seen that with Carl Froch and Jermaine Taylor.
Exactly.
We've seen Fonfara do that to Stevenson. Like, you just keep fucking trying. Like,
yeah.
Now, obviously, there's levels to this. Like, Corrales can keep trying against Mayweather; it wouldn't change. But Mayweather, that's an A+ performance.
Yeah,
right.
That's a perfect. That's 100% for 100%. Haney wasn't boxing like that.
That's 100%. He might get extra credit too.
Thank you, nigga. Like he did for the stoppage. So yeah, like that nigga got the little winner circle. He got the coupons. He got the sticker. Everything for that shit. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like Foster be going hard. He'll dig deep.
Foster isn't really a puncher, so that's the thing. Like but he has that,
He punches hard enough,
And remember, this is a new way for fall, and so even though I know. If you watch
1 through 10, would you agree that Foster's power is a 7?
Yeah, I'd say a good 7. Yeah, I'd say 7. Yeah, 7 sounds about right.
And that's a 7 that he carries through 12 rounds.
Yeah,
and that 7 turns into an 8 when motherfuckers is tired and he's turning it around and he's keep going and going and going and not giving up.
I want to borrow King P's how he said sometimes like Thurman, certain guys can do all the things but not the right time. Foster to a lesser degree is like that because he's very versatile as a boxer, but sometimes he don't put the punches at the right time. I don't know what it is with him sometimes.
Yeah,
I get frustrated.
I would agree with that.
I get frustrated watching him sometimes because I know he can be a little better. You know what I'm saying? But he's kind of a finished product.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I just think, for Foster, I think he has to get, you have to have a certain level of danger for him to get really good. But like Rocky Hernandez was rocking him more than enough times, and that's what kind of eventually made him flip.
Yeah.
That flipped his on switch. Whereas Conceição, wasn't really hurting him like that, but it was just kind of fuckery that kind of made him lose that the first fight, judging fuckery. Whereas Rocky was legitimately hurting him, so it's like, okay, I have to kind of get him. I have to really.
Yeah, some people should remember Bival's like that too.
Yeah.
Like these niggas can't punch when it's just regular work, but you try to kill these niggas and they become Hercules and shit.
Yeah.
I think that's a good fight. So 2 Fulton and 2 for Foster.
Now we got the main event, and this is probably the most makeshift main event because you got 2 fighters that are kind of like one, both of them kind of should we find different people. But because of circumstances, they kind of got.
This is very much a crossroads fight.
Yeah, for
it's an entertaining matchup. Crossroads fight, like it's a good fight, nigga.
It's a weird fight because obviously, Issac.
Yeah, you just can't say it's a good fight, bro. Like weird, like really.
I'm indifferent to this fight. I don't like or hate.
Okay, dude, what's the 8? grade the fight itself,
no,
bro.
it's a good fight. It's an interesting fight because it kind of just popped up, and then both of the guys kind of could really use this win. One of them, I think, is kind of on his last leg, or really in this like at the state that he's in. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
That's a great way of putting it. Like it's just yeah,
It may not be an A-level fight, but it's definitely a B+ fight.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's just kind of like Lamont's going up now another division, and Cruz is kind of like not really fighting smoke like that. He's It's,
I mean, he don't belong in that division, but
no,
that's a whole other story.
No, he does not.
He's been hanging at 140 though. Like he hasn't looked horrible at 140.
I mean, you can not look horrible, but still really like we know you don't really belong there. But go ahead.
Yeah, but look at his size now. Like he's grown to that. Like I can't see him. Like I agree. Like he should have stayed at lightweight longer. But like I gotta look at him as a 140 guy.
Yeah, I mean, especially since
by default, yeah.
I can't even because he moved up. Like Rolly was a bigger dude than this nigga, and he beat the shit out of Rolly. I know it's Rolly, but Rolly's a big, strong dude, and Rolly was actually trying to boxing well in that fight.
He tried.
he tried.
But it's just like
he ain't no Rayo. I mean, come on.
Facts. But yeah, to me, it just feels like that people should kind of throw them together just to kind of see because Roach obviously he has a wave right now. He has momentum thanks to the Tank fight, and then Cruz is for whatever reason he's actually connected with kind of the audience or whatever. So I just think PBC's like, okay, you know what?
Look, they both fall Tank. Damn.
I mean, he's a fun fighter though. Like he's good. I mean, no matter what, he's going to give you a good fight. He's going to come to fight.
His last fight was kind of boring to me.
For the most part, he's had his fights for the most part that like he's had a couple duds, but for the most part, he's more hit than miss.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And he resonates with the fans. The fans love him. Like when his walkouts, the crowds cheer him. And like King P said, he's had more better fights than bad fights. So
yeah.
I don't mind this fight because it's like you're looking at two guys who's been like Cruz has been doing this thing. He's been building his fan base. He capitalized on the Tank stardom later than sooner, whereas Roach capitalized on it sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
It just fits.
You've been kind of annoying with the way Roach been doing it, or do you can't knock the hustle? Is it kind of just a little OD with
I can't knock the hustle.
You can't knock it. It's not his fault.
Do that.
He should have won that fight. I ain't gonna lie. He definitely should have won that fight against Tank. So,
I mean, everything that's transpired since is kind of not his fault. I mean, he's playing the cards that he was dealt.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he'll end up fighting twice this year, like that keeps he kept his name relevant the whole year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a little skit. Y'all see that skit where he's at the restaurant and shit.
I didn't see though. He's doing skits now.
Yeah, I know he was on Twitch.
Yeah, no, he had the skit. Y'all see the one skit? He had his posse with him. You were talking shit about the fighters and shit. Oh, you didn't see that now?
No.
Well, y'all didn't see that. It was kind of viral. Okay. Anyway, but he's been definitely capitalizing off of it. It's just some people.
I mean, you see that Lubin video, nigga, too. If we had that in the fucking chat, nigga, damn. I don't remember you. I remember more football shit y'all put in the chat than the goddamn Lamont Roach skit.
Yeah. Man. That was a decent skit. No, but I mean, I get it. I mean, he's been. I was randomly saw him on the Bubba Dub on the guy that be spamming trash. That he was on that shit on the little podcast. You know what I'm saying? Nightcap.
Everywhere.
Roach was on Nightcap and shit. He's eating off of it, but he got to show improve. You can't lose the pit bull here.
I mean, obviously, because pretty much a lot of the Tank fans were like, probably them facing was like, oh yeah, Roach is a good fight, and then Roach, arguably beats Tank, and then Roach says that, and then all the Tank fans are like, well, fuck you, nigga, you wasn't shit anyways, man.
Yeah.
You lost Jamel Hearing, all that other shit. So
there's two people who gave Tank his toughest fights.
Yeah,
It's true.
that he couldn't stop.
Yeah.
yeah.
It might be the fight for who does like honestly, it might be the audition for who for the Tank rematch.
But I feel like I know Pat, and we all know this. These aren't really true one. I know this is gonna be for a WBC quote unquote belt or whatever for 140. But both these guys aren't really 140. I know Pitbull's been campaigning there for a bit, but they're kind of on the smaller side of 140 to me.
Stocky ass Pitbull,
Obviously-
man, come on. But
Obviously,
for
this is
Roach, I
Roach's
can
first
say
fight.
that. Like,
This is Roach's first fight, yeah, obviously 140.
Roach just fought that lightweight, ain't it? Like,
yeah, he just moved up after one fight. Yeah, yeah, fuck it. I mean,
It's
that's
funny,
big,
so
I don't blame him. He ain't wasting time, and he a stocky motherfucker too. Like he
yeah,
hit the weight.
He did big in Saint. He looked big in Saint.
Yeah, so like look, if you can carry the weight, because a lot of these motherfuckers they don't be fighting at their real weights anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like maybe that motherfucker truly is a 140 guy.
And let me see.
We'll
Let me go see. Let me take a look at the odds real quick for this fight.
I'm assuming Roach got to be. I'm hearing a lot of people picking Roach to win this fight. I don't know. It's close. I feel like it's kind of a close fight. I don't think it's gonna be that easy for Roach. But
Let's see. Money line for Pitbull. He's a plus 190 favorite. Roach is a minus 260. Oh, okay, no, excuse me. Why am I reading that shit wrong? Okay, hold on. Roach is because they haven't flipped. Okay, Roach is a minus 260 favorite. Cruz is a plus 190 underdog. I was like, wait a minute, that didn't make sense when I was saying it the first time. Cruz decision plus 300. Cruz KO plus 650. Draw plus 1500. Roach decision minus 135 and Roach KO plus 500. I mean, the value there is probably by decision for sure. But yeah, but like I said, I don't Roach. I mean, for Pitbull, for all his entertaining about, he's one dimensional as fuck. You know, and even even
solid at that dimension though, we gotta give him that.
Yeah, and I think Roach is not the puncher that Cruz is though. But yeah, I think it would just box him up. It would just be like another Rayo type of performance, and then Cruz would be like, well, he made this fight boring, so I don't want to run it back with him to get this fella.
But Roach ain't got the footwork like that to be boxing anything up like that.
I mean, Roach's only losses to Herring, who who also has educated feet and stuff like that. I just don't think Cruz is, like I said, I mean, entertaining fight, sure, but he's one-dimensional as fuck. I just think he's gonna get boxed.
But my whole thing is it's like Roach ain't showed me he could outbox niggas in different dimensions. He'll do that damn timing. Like his boxing is more timing based than moving based.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to get you off of like big resets and shit. Like he's trying to like counter you and be sneaky, and he's not gonna fight the pace, but he stays in front of you. Mm-hmm. So long as he stays in front of Roach, it's a fight. So long as he stays in front of Pitbull, it's a fight for Pitbull. Pitbull is in that motherfucker. And Roach ain't got the best, like ain't like his defense is like crazy or anything.
Yeah, and let's say I've watched Roach for a minute. Like I still remember. Dude has a draw of Orlando Cruz, who definitely wasn't anything special, and that was way.
You feel me?
Yeah, before he lost to Herring.
Roach has improved since. He's had the loss in the draw, but he has at least it looks like he's improved over the years.
Yeah, no, the Herring fight definitely. He definitely improved from that. Like he grinded on the other side, and he beat Rene Alvarado clear as anything. So it's like, he's definitely improved from there. But
Roach is still quality. It's just I'm just looking at it as a matchup wise, like Roach. Like I don't see him matching up well with anybody at 140. Even with Cruz.
You think Cruz's pressure is gonna be too much for him or something? Too much.
A part of me feels that way.
But so Ellie,
this is a hard fight to call, honestly.
Yeah, because Cruz can KO Roach, can actually knock him down or whatever, but it's just also you can see it, but you can also see Cruz getting boxed up too. So it's just like, It's another fight with a lot of different scenarios, except Roach kind of stopping Cruz. That really shouldn't happen.
The thing is, I don't even see Roach outboxing Cruz like that. Maybe in certain moments in little spots, but like outboxing him where to the point where he's just banking round after round. I don't really see that. Like if this was Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez, sure, yeah, they'd be favored. They'd win.
I feel like it could be a lot of close ass rounds in this fight. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go. Like honestly, this fight really is one of those. It could go either way. I wouldn't even be surprised with a draw. A draw don't hurt him against Tank.
I feel like Cruz. I feel like Cruz. Like I feel like he can get hurt or stop. Maybe it's the bot. I know Paul's his head is titanium. It's he can take shots, but Paul. But I feel like he can get cracked eventually. Pause. I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's the body work or something. I just think eventually
he's gonna be in front of Cruz. If Cruz just do what he normally does and throw hands and just try to beat him up,
that's what I'm anticipating.
Oh, okay, word, yeah, shit. It would be
unlike Tank, Pitbull actually does have volume on his side, so
yeah.
It's a little easy. It's
the right strategy for Tank, though.
Yeah, but it's a little easier when you know that the guy in front of you is very selective and very methodical with his punches. Pitbull, that's not the case. You're gonna have to fight him off. You're gonna have to fight Pitbull off of him,
and he's gonna have to damn be first sometimes in order to just keep Pitbull honest. Like a lot of these niggas in boxing now, they don't want to be first. Like they want to counter punch too much.
Well, now you're gonna have to be first and be last. Fuck it.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like that's really the way he would have to fight. Like Roach would have to fight in a way where he's first and last, because if he doesn't, we're just gonna remember the big ass haymakers Cruz backs him up with.
Right.
But if he initiates the exchange where he gets the first jab or the first right hand off first, and then they trade, but then he jabs and backs out, it's like, okay, like at least he's kind of controlling it a little bit. But if he lands a couple of shots and then he gets then knocked into the ropes, and it's like, nigga, it's the whole Foster. It's the whole Fulton Figueroa part 1 all over again.
Right.
A fight like this come down to ring generalship. Who is getting their fight off the most? But the thing is, they fight similar. Like and Cruz has the little defensive nuances as well as Roach. Like he like all these short niggas know how to fight short niggas.
Let's see.
Like he's gonna be blocking uppercuts. He's gonna look better defensively against a guy like Roach than against the dudes bigger niggas.
Well, I got Pitbull decision.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got.
So I guess we're split down the middle.
So damn. So you got Roach and Pilot got Roach?
I got Roach decision. It'll be close.
Damn. Me and King P seeing shit the same. What we got the Laura.
Yeah, it looks like me and Pat are. Yeah, me and Pat got on the same side.
Yeah, y'all some buddies then. All right, Team Light Skin for the win.
Yeah, but like I said, but either way, both. That speaks to the kind of the 50-50 nature of this card. Like
this card has a lot of parlay killers, man.
Right.
You're better off picking one individual fight and kind of going hard with that, or maybe two, and try to narrow it down as far as like decision KO whatnot. Because I feel like somebody's gonna be throwing wrenches into these fucking fights.
Right. Exactly. Yeah,
like all the way from the fucking prelims. Like I feel like one of these niggas is gonna throw a heavy wrench, especially between that damn Frank Martin and Rances and the Mosley is it Mosley Ramos? Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like as much as I know, even if I put in multiple parlays, I know it's gonna be some one of these fights is gonna be so ridiculous that I didn't think of the prop that it happens. I'm like, oh shit, all my parlays are done. Yeah, this parlays for the night will probably be brutal.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it like you can have one parlay could literally be all upsets.
Mm-hmm.
And it can very well, the fights literally could happen like that. Because if I look at it like Laura KO, Foster KO, Pitbull decision, you know what? That might just be 3. Yeah, I might just leave that alone. Because you put that Shane Mosley on there, you put that other the Frank Martin, you might fuck that up.
Mm-hmm.
But you very well could get a KO either way. You can say Janibek KO, Fulton decision, Pitbull decision, or Roach decision. Like there's some possibilities, but yeah, like you doing anything more than a 3-leg parlay, you fighting the Kratos and the gods right there. Like you risking some shit.
Yeah, you're risking, or you're just a gambling degenerate.
Shout out to them because they win sometimes.
They
doing
do
shit like this. But yeah, y'all pick Shane Mosley by decision, Frank Martin by KO, Laura decision, a Foster decision, and Roach decision, and you be like, wait, what? And everything a hit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, y'all niggas are gonna be fucking going back, re-listening to this. Like, hold on, what did he say? Like, hold on, it's like that's weird enough where it might just happen.
Or goddamn, the ring gang niggas are supposed to tell us what the real is. Like, they can't be on some damn wishy-washy shit. Like, we need to.
I mean, I'm being as honest and straightforward as I can with these fights.
Yeah.
Like the KO one, I think that's worth it. Like a Foster KO, Laura KO, and a Pitbull decision.
Mm-hmm.
That could happen.
It can.
But then a Johnny Bit KO, Fulton decision, and Roach decision could happen too.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's a good like this might be one. Honestly, this I might just go do one parlay, leave it alone. But it's a Case Scott Olivia Curry fight that we waiting for. So yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot that. I almost forgot that it's also this month too.
Yeah. December 20th. So yeah, that's the fight where we gonna take serious. Cause that's like we've been a part of the buildup on that shit. Like
word.
But yeah, for this shit, yeah, like you got some research and some playing around we could do.
Yeah, so yeah, just like I said, if you're a gambling degenerate, you gotta make multiple parlays, But like I said, this card might break your gambling heart, So yeah,
that's a good way to put it. Only thing else we need is a damn Catterall fight on this motherfucker.
Yes, and ironically, Catterall busted some parlays in his last fight since he decided to get a knockout this time around.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Boxing, we gonna get some surprises.
Yeah, boxing is a brutal sport when you gamble on it because it's like things that are kind of matter of fact sometimes don't ever play out that way.
Honestly, there's a damn sure you can make a Twitter poll out of this somehow. Like, what's the most likely upset? And if you could put all 4 fights there, and I like to see who people think would be the most likely upset we'll see out of that shit.
Yo, fact, that's actually a good one. Yeah, definitely can run that tomorrow or later today since tomorrow is today.
Well, real quick, let me ask, what card do you think this card will be better than Ring 4? Than the Benavidez.
I mean, we have to wait for it to kind of play out. We have.
What do you think? Do you think it'll be? What's your hope? Do you think it'll be better?
Honestly, it has potential to be better, but you gotta on paper, the Benavidez card looks like it feels a little better, but the Benavidez Yard fight was like the weakest fight.
Yeah.
But like we knew action was gonna happen in it, so who cares? We're cool with it.
But this one is just like,
value.
I mean, this one. I mean, like there are a couple fights in there that that could be stinkers, but it's just, if but it's just like on paper though, it's like it's really good. Like there's 50-50 fights. I mean, we basically have to wait till how it plays out.
Yeah, like honestly, I think these fights may be more action themed than the other fights on some like even type shit. Although Bam fight was supposed to be more even, the Mason Abdullah, like that shit ended up being like a fight of the year, so that was a pretty even fight. Then everything else was like washes, but this fight I don't feel like Roach and Pitbull wash each other. Like the way the styles clash and the stature and physicality, like if one washes somebody, it'd be Pitbull by stoppage, but I don't think he like Roach is clever enough, I think, not to get stopped.
Yeah.
Unless he's really taking like some shit, like okay, like serious. Like he taking some real heat, then yeah, but Fulton Foster could be a damn that could be a shootout. That could get entertaining. That has potential. It also could be a good high-paced boxing match.
Yes.
Ramos Mosley could be action too.
Yeah, like I said, all the four.
Janabek Laura too. Like,
yeah,
they all got the chance. Yeah,
they all got potential. Just have to, like I said, just have to see how it kind of plays out to see what it's like, what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, but I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. Like, let's see how fast Saturday get here.
Yo, facts. Oh man, but yeah. So before we get up, does anyone else have anything they want to bring up before we get up out of here?
Nah, we had a good show. We're gonna still see if we could try to close out the show the year strong.
Couple of interviews. We're working on those.
Yeah, still trying to get some more interviews.
I mean, Miss Bitch. I just happened to see if you know Lamont Roach, because then what you could do is you could hit us on the email and let us know the details or whatever, because we'll be more than happy to interview him. If you know, yeah.
Like whoever y'all suggest, if y'all can make that shit happen, or if you can help with it, then
yeah,
we down for it. We're not gonna say no. Like we don't want you to bring on Lennox Lewis. Of course not. Like
yeah. I mean,
we're not gonna be on that type of time, bro.
Yeah, I would say hit our Twitter inbox, but Twitter's kind of fucking up on the inboxes on there. So yeah, if y'all have any ideas or y'all have connections, bang our email address, ringgangradio@gmail.com. Let us know what the deal is, and we'll go from there. Let us know.
Even if you post on the YouTube, because I know we be doing the lives, like leave a comment. Hey, I'm gonna shoot you an email, something, so we kind of look out for you, like. Because sometimes we're busy, we don't check the email every day, type shit.
Right.
Just to be honest with shit. But yeah, comment on the video, let us know. Hey, I'm gonna send y'all an email or whatnot. Because we see the comments, we got posts that we schedule and we do. So we trying to be cool. But one thing I want to kind of do new for us, maybe do a like our top 5 favorite boxing moments of the year.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's been plenty of like crazy moments this year, even though I don't think this is a great year of boxing. Still had its crazy fuckery and just performances and shit. But yeah, other than that, we'll see if we try to get an interview, maybe a music show. Me and Pilot still got beef, but
I saw a tweet that was like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
we do need to get that off in December. Yeah, and that's definitely
yeah.
something that we'll try to get done too.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah,
definitely
gotta
because
come
you
up
got
with some more music shows
yeah,
too.
for sure, for sure.
A lot of shit. I'm gonna dip in my creative bag. I know maybe some more cartoon animation shit. Shout out to Prolific. I've been hollering at him. Shout out to DZ. Yeah, hit me up. The shout out to the whole Ring Gang.
Absolutely.
What's his name? Pat. Not fucking not the other one.
PJ,
PJ.
nigga.
Yeah, geez, my bad. PJ. Rome Top 5, and Clanarchy. What it do? Yeah, we got some shit in the. We got some shit in the works, definitely. But yeah,
Absolutely.
just keep fucking with us.
Yep, for 2025, 2026, and beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, thank y'all for tuning in with us, man, and hopefully whatever you take from there helps y'all with your gambling and whatnot. And if y'all do win something from your gambling for listening to us, that we have a strong thing. Say, hey, we have a PayPal and stuff like that. We have super chats. We have all that. If you want to, kind of bless that.
Red love, it's the Ring Gang way.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because we do this shit for y'all, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, definitely bang that that super chat and whatnot or PayPal and and again, we thank y'all for your patronage and listening to us and whatnot. And we'll see what's good for the rest of the week though. But yeah,
Oh yeah, Marquise, check your email, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad. I was like, if he's still in here, like, check your email, cuz sent that verse.
Word. Yeah, so for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative, for LB Sherwood, the God, the Go artist, for King P. Bodega Band, for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Yeah.